Before I dwell much on what I have to say, I have to convey a message from one of our national officers. As I was coming here, I put a call to him to tell him that we have been invited to be with you for iftar. The first thing he said was, if you go there, tell your governor was the smart governor with non-smart agenda. I felt highly delighted and elated that even beyond the shores of Sokoto State, people are aware of that. People of Sokoto State do have smart governor with non-smart agenda that is vigorously implementing. We are proud of you because of that. Naturally, members of the press are trying to be critical and constructive, and that is what we stand for. As God will have it, we have you, and we are putting the interest of Sokoto first. That is why we are always trying to align ourselves with you. If my recollection is right, between the 9th and 10th of November 2025, we graciously approved that NUJ should go on tour of some of the projects you were able to put in place for good people of Sokoto State. Alhamdulillah, we have done that. We are able to select some local governments, and what we have seen is amazing. For somebody who has just spent 2 years in office to have done that, and I believe what we have seen is just a tip of the iceberg. We are proud of that. That is why we have compiled a comprehensive report on our observations, recommendations, so that it will be presented to you for action. Maybe before, in this forum, I would like to grab your indulgence to do that. But before then, I would like to recall that when we went to Oenga, one of the local governments, we saw things that I have to call my boss, that is the DG media, that I never know that our governor has gone back trying to make Oenga local government as a whole, a commercial house, so to speak. We have seen how Sokoto State government is making an attempt to establish, if I'm not mistaken, 3 markets. That is the market for domestic animal, the market for grains, and the other one. We are confident by the time such projects are completed, definitely Sokoto State will be one of the commercial hubs, not only in northern Nigeria, but in Sokoto State. Your Excellency, I will not take my seat without telling you that what we are doing is right, especially when it comes to the welfare of civil servants in Sokoto State. I want to believe that we are running a very responsive government, and that is what is expected of every governor in Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity to call on all the governors in Nigeria to follow a lead from you. I believe by the time they begin to pay salaries as and when, definitely a lot of people will live happy in Nigeria. It's something that should be emulated by all other governments. Having said that, Your Excellency, I always tell people you are a very good friend of NUJ. I can recall in 2014, so to say, July to be precisely, at that time, you were the Commissioner of Health, if I'm not mistaken, and you graciously donated a new brand Abensis car to NUJ. That time, I was the Assistant Secretary of the Council, and Lawaradu Munda was the Chairman. We really enjoyed that, although the car was involved in an accident, but we are still managing it. And as a libertist, we are confident. Somebody who has done that as a commissioner, then you know what will happen now that he's the number one. Your Excellency, we are grateful. Also want to use this opportunity to either directly or indirectly invite you to be at the press center so that you see things for yourself, so that maybe I want to say you have a Midas touch, and wherever you go, you leave a print, a remarkable print. And that remarkable print, I know, will really make people to see that we have a new press center. Your Excellency, I wouldn't want to take much of your time, but I want to say that as NUJ, we are partners in progress, and we will also wish or request that members of the press, assembly of knowledgeable and very experienced people. So if we could be made to be part of some of the committees being set up by the government, that will be appreciated so that we will be able to do more towards contributing our quota towards the development of Sokoto State and Nigeria as a whole. Your Excellency, before I take my seat, I would like to use this opportunity to present to you our report of the tour. And as we leave this hall, I also want to leave some flag so that whenever you look at it, you will know that you have met with us. The flag is to appreciate you for what you have done. God knew very well that we remain eternally grateful for all your support. And we expect that more will be done for us. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.